I was supposed to teach a class at Cowan Creek this year with my apprentice Barbara Rossner on the fiddle music of the Red River watershed. And last time I did a tune by Lela Todd, a great woman fiddler who lived down at Spout Springs in the lower Red River after it comes out of the mountains. Now I'm going to give you a tune from the other end of Red River, from outside of Campton. Darley Fulks played this tune. Darley was the fiddler I spent the most time with of all of them. I found him fascinating, and he was really my mentor and guru for about 19 years. Darley knew tunes from his great-grandfather, which would have been before the Civil War, as well as his grandfather, and as well as a lot of other old fiddlers that he knew living in Campton and Wolfe County and the surrounding counties. This tune he learned from a man he always called Uncle Dave Athey, who was a barber in town. And he would have been an old man when Darley was a boy. Dave Athey had moved in there from Virginia, Darley said, and brought a lot of old tunes with him. And Darley described how when he was a boy, he would sit on the doorstep of Dave Athey's barber shop and listen to him play the fiddle. And that's how he learned this tune. It's called Manassas, and it's in C, and it's a little crooked like a lot of Darley's music, and it's he slows down and speeds up, and it was to create a mood and create an effect. Manassas was the first battle of the Civil War, first Bull Run in Virginia. It's in C. Here it is a little slower. Start with the unison E, G, now this tune is all pentatonic. It goes through a C chord and an F chord and a G chord, but if you can hear those chord changes, when you're in those chords, there's no 4 and 7. You're just playing the pentatonic scale in each of those chords. part. Here's the B part. Let me do that phrase again. Now notice at the bottom of that, you bow the open G twice, and that's something to be aware of in a lot of Darley's music and everybody else's music too. So at the bottom of that run, there's you play a G at the bottom, and then you play another G to come back up, like that. Then you go into quarter notes. Now you go to an F chord with the unison A, F, let me break that down again from the F chord. Now watch where you go to the G. Now this is in the G scale. And there's two E's there, open E's. And then this typical Darley ending. So there's a lot of crossing strings on those shapes. That one and that one. And a lot of it is in this little box. You can get a lot of C out of a lot of what you do in C. You get a little pentatonic scale here with your second and third finger on the E string and the A string down to the G note on the D string with the open notes there. So there's a lot of that in Darley's music. I produced a CD of music I recorded from Darley for the Field Recorders Collective. That's available. You can either get the CD or I think you can download it. And it's also, there are notes, but you have to go to the Field Recorders website to read the notes I wrote about him. But maybe we'll get to do this class again next year. All right. Thank you.